Mergers and acquisitions, M&A, represent a critical aspect of strategic management, enabling companies to achieve growth, enhance competitive advantage, and navigate complex market dynamics. The process of M&A involves the consolidation of companies or assets, either through the merger of two companies into a single entity or the acquisition of one company by another. This strategic maneuvering can provide numerous benefits, such as increased market share, expanded geographic reach, and enhanced operational efficiencies. However, the M&A process is fraught with challenges that can complicate integration efforts and impact the overall success of the transaction. Understanding the strategic considerations and challenges associated with M&A is essential for executives and decision-makers navigating this intricate landscape. At its core, the primary motivation behind M&A is to create value that exceeds the sum of the individual companies involved. This value creation can take various forms, including revenue synergies, cost savings, and improved market positioning. For instance, companies may pursue M&A to gain access to new markets or customer segments, leverage complementary technologies, or achieve economies of scale. Strategic considerations in M&A often revolve around identifying the right target, assessing the compatibility of corporate cultures, and evaluating the potential for synergies. A thorough due diligence process is crucial to uncovering potential risks and opportunities associated with the target company, including financial health, market position, and operational capabilities. One of the key strategic considerations in M&A is the alignment of organizational goals and objectives. Companies must ensure that the merger or acquisition aligns with their long-term vision and strategic direction. This alignment is essential for gaining buy-in from stakeholders, including employees, shareholders, and customers. A clear understanding of the strategic rationale behind the transaction helps to communicate the benefits of the M&A to all parties involved and fosters a sense of unity throughout the integration process. Additionally, companies must consider the potential impact of the M&A on their brand and reputation. Mergers and acquisitions can lead to shifts in customer perception, and organizations must proactively manage communication to mitigate any negative effects. Another critical aspect of M&A involves the assessment of cultural compatibility between the merging organizations. Corporate culture plays a significant role in determining the success of an M&A transaction. Differences in values, management styles, and organizational structures can lead to friction and conflict during the integration phase. Companies must prioritize cultural integration by fostering open communication, promoting collaboration, and establishing shared values. Engaging employees from both organizations early in the process can help to create a sense of belonging and commitment to the new entity. Leadership plays a vital role in modeling desired behaviors and promoting a unified culture that aligns with the strategic goals of the merged organization. The financial aspects of M&A are also of paramount importance. Companies must carefully evaluate the financial implications of the transaction, including the purchase price, financing options, and potential return on investment. Valuation methods, such as discounted cash flow analysis and comparable company analysis, are commonly employed to determine the fair market value of the target company. Additionally, companies must consider the impact of the transaction on their financial statements, including changes in debt levels, cash flow, and profitability. A thorough financial analysis helps to ensure that the M&A transaction is financially viable and supports the strategic objectives of the acquiring organization. Despite the potential benefits of M&A, numerous challenges can arise during the process. One of the most significant challenges is the integration of operations, systems, and processes. The success of an M&A transaction often hinges on the ability to seamlessly integrate the two organizations post-merger. This integration process can be complex, requiring careful planning and execution. Companies must assess the compatibility of their operational systems, supply chains, and technologies to ensure a smooth transition. Failure to effectively manage integration can lead to disruptions in business operations, loss of key talent, and diminished employee morale. Regulatory considerations also pose challenges in the M&A landscape. Companies must navigate a complex web of legal and regulatory requirements, which can vary significantly by jurisdiction. Antitrust laws, securities regulations, and industry-specific regulations may impact the feasibility and timing of the transaction. Engaging legal and regulatory experts early in the process is essential for identifying potential hurdles and ensuring compliance with all applicable laws. Companies must also be prepared for potential scrutiny from regulatory bodies, which may require extensive documentation and justification of the transaction's benefits. Furthermore, the financial markets can react unpredictably to M&A announcements, impacting stock prices and investor sentiment. Companies must be prepared to manage investor expectations and communicate the strategic rationale behind the transaction effectively. Transparency and clarity in communication can help to build trust with investors and stakeholders, mitigating any concerns about the potential risks associated with the M&A. Post-merger integration is a critical phase that requires ongoing attention and resources. Companies must establish clear governance structures and processes to oversee the integration efforts. Designating integration teams with representatives from both organizations can facilitate collaboration and ensure that key initiatives are prioritized. Regular communication and feedback loops are essential for monitoring progress and addressing any challenges that arise during the integration process. Companies should also celebrate early wins and milestones to maintain momentum and foster a positive outlook among employees. In conclusion, mergers and acquisitions represent a powerful strategic tool for organizations seeking growth and competitive advantage in today's dynamic business environment. However, the process is complex and fraught with challenges that require careful consideration and planning. Strategic considerations, such as alignment of goals, cultural compatibility, financial analysis, and regulatory compliance, are essential for navigating the M&A landscape successfully. Organizations must prioritize effective integration efforts to realize the full potential of the transaction and create value for stakeholders. By understanding and addressing the challenges associated with M&A, companies can position themselves for long-term success in an increasingly competitive marketplace.